So here we go, Deathmatch Michi as the Turks. I basically just joined some match that was about to start, because I like playing in consecutive runs, not wait. I get tired from waiting, but if I can just continue playing against people, then I can do great performances. But if I have to wait all the time in between the matches in the lobbies, I just get tired and distracted from other things, and then I do other things, and I no longer play anything. Ustasha, is that what he's trying to say? Ustasha? Not sure. Emret Usta. Hazır. Just start already. These houses, they're really in the way. Why they're there, I don't know. Very annoying. When I place them, they're never in the way. Other people would say they stand in the way, but that's because other people place them. Because if you place them yourself, they're always fine. Alright, so where's the gold? Alright, we need to go here. That's gonna take too long, let's just do this one. Yeah, that's great work, boy. Let's do it again. They're not working. So well getting forward with all these villages. You should see your civilization as a bacteria spreading around in fluid. You cannot spread from A to B at once. You also need some kind of a slime, you know, like to spread around. So it's like spreading like slime slowly but steadily everywhere on the map. So yeah, here we got our 3-4 time centers. Let's need some more. Do we have siege on it? Oh no, we don't. That's horrible. Alright. Okay, we do this manually because this works faster than using and more reliable than the automatic font placement tool. How annoying is that? Developers that cannot do their work. Yeah, I know, latency, internet's all difficult. Single player works fine, the more lag there is, the tool doesn't work anymore. That's basically the tool's behavior. spreading his villages around. Usta. So the etymology of both words are closer together geographically. The etymological heritage of both words, Ustaša, is from Croatia and apparently Turkey. So yeah, it's closer than to my house here in Northern Europe. You also hear this when you're playing Tatars. You will hear them speak some kind of a dialect Farsi, which is Iranian. It's very nice that the game carries within it these sounds, but it would be nice if they had some more than just these repetitive versions. There's gonna be a problem with the trading cards later on, which I forgot to build by the way. There are villages. Right, I need some trading cards too, I need a lot, so let's go for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're not on 500 pop, right? 400. I guess you guys are booked out. The whole game starts working more fluent as soon as you replace those villages with a new task and send them away. And as soon as you do that, the game starts working smooth again. So, I'm not sure that should be like that. I guess no. Right, we got enough pop now. I think we will just go for lots of hussars with bombards. And if they send halves, we send in some skirms. For them to over 100 farms. Our idea. This saves me a lot of trading cards, you know. Treaty is soon ending, I see. Okay, let's start building gates. More gates, please. More gates. It's not good. Or at least my area of the map has lots of gates. I just don't have any room for stables. So let's do it here. Yeah. What to do? Gone. Yeah, it's a good spot. I want the castle there. What the hell, man? I'll fix it myself. Okay. Yeah, my intention changed. I was about like, let's go build some bombards and remove those issues from the map instead. This is where I want the castle. So if that's not possible, let's do it like this. We want around 10 traps. Okay. I'm so sorry. And the bad thing is, I always need to build all types of production building, because at some point they are going to change the setup, and then it leaves me open to attack. Oh hey, we got only 4 already. And then I accident, but because at the moment they stop building the market and move to the next market in the order, then they are idle for some point. And if you then click idle villager, then you also select the villagers that you actually had created to, I don't need so many, because we're gonna go for cheap hussars, I already said, with maybe skirms, halps, and a bombard and the trebuchet. Yeah, then what just happened, what I was talking about, is that the villager stops working in between the building orders, the construction orders, and then it's just registered as idle. So the game thinks the villager is idle, and then it shows this red icon on top, for which I actually used the mod. That's why it's red, so you can see it better. And I mean this idle villager icon. You can see it blopping red all the time as these villagers build, because between these jobs that they are doing, they are idle. And you can see also this rectangle above their heads, and this happens all the time. And every time I press on the dot on this button and I select them, even though they maybe have some more work doing around, like here. There should have been more markets, but they just bugged out. Alright, we got enough basic, let's go here immediately. Also with our troops, with everything we have, because there is contact there, not here. Oh, this is good, purple is doing a great walling attempt. It's compartmentizing each player, which is very smart to do, otherwise you might run into trouble. I also want to create new compartments here. Stop doing this, computer. My theory is that how more significant the impact of what you're trying to do is, the weirder the results are of the game. So you're gonna get like, maybe also in real life, it would be even worse and weird, but also in the game with the computer. So we're trying to go there. Oh, you see, every time this has to do with the interaction with other players. Then you get this, how do you call it? Quantum entanglement with them. And this results in bugs in the computer somehow. Now, I know this sounds like strange theory, right? Because I believe humans are connected through energy field too. So as soon as I want to do something, and other player wants to do something, and we start interacting in the game, then there's a specific type of strange lag of quantum entanglement is starting to happen. I'm not sure how it works or what. And the whole game starts lagging. But yeah, it should not be lagging. It shouldn't be lagging. There's no reason for it to lag. I guess our traps are dead. And they will continue dying then. Let's just build another one there. So it seems my army is... Oh, it's going so laggy since the interaction starts. It's not a joke. Everybody can see, right? That the interaction with the players has started. We are waiting, firing. We're thinking about how to get to the other. Oh, there we are. Let's do some hussar spam into the center here. Let's put that one here. Oh, go there. So laggy. With every change I make to the map, it gets more laggy. That's horrible. Oh, come on. Even retrieving the information via the computer screen is resulting into some kind of a weird lag. You can of course try killing a lot of villagers. Oh, I don't even have halberdiers. It's completed anyway. Where are you going? Just stay on your post here. It's a nice arena where they came into, right? I thought let's just build an arena for them. They can fight within the arena. A nice compartment. Can we also repair the castle when it's broken? No, it's not broken yet. No damage. So much lag, man. It's not doable. Hey, where are you going, man? I don't even have spearmen. Pikemen. This is horrible. Try sending some rams forward, but they're stuck, you know what I mean? Everything is stuck. We could try go through the sides and use this. Alright, we got 3 rams free. Hey, ally! Why you are using those gates now? Alrighty, well all the villages here are getting slaughtered. I need some troops to defend it. Yeah, they're already on my back. I did not expect anything else. It's so laggy that you cannot even control the game for real, and you lose so much time because of the lag, and that I stop investing energy into the game because there's no reward. Understand? So this is the point that I like shut myself off and think like, well, whatever. Let's just spam unlimited. I'm not Ethiopian, and that sucks. I get some cav archers in the field. I don't even have normal skirms. Oh, the Turks, they suck, man. Really bad shit. Late Imperial. Oh, look at that screen tearing and bullshitting around. Oh, the Janissaries, they look awesome. Look at the Janissaries, they are awesome. If you can see it with the 20 frames per second, but they are awesome. That's why I prefer playing 3 or 400 pop. I think 400 is fine. The time it takes to give orders is increased by the lag. So because I'm talking, but hey, stop trolling. What I say is true. So because the more lag there is, the less orders you can give in a set amount of time, and the more everything is desynchronized and distorted. So with the huge lag we have here, it's basically yeah. What I say, the only thing you can really do is spamming. Trying to get this root line back now. But put pressure on here on red. I need some villagers there to close this shit off. ASAP. Where are these villagers? Maybe, yeah, that's the fastest villager to get, right? Maybe, yeah. Alright, we can now start pressuring from this side. That's gonna be nice. The stop button is again bugged out. Stop button here in the interface when the units are moving. Now this is visible now, but sometimes not visible, a lot of times not visible while playing, especially when selecting rams, even though when you select rams it's visible, so it's bugged. This way I cannot use the interface correctly and I'm losing time again, so the whole game is bugged, as you can see. So no wonder my elo is so low, because the game bugged. Right? Let's be honest. If the game doesn't work because of technical issues, then it's bugged, and it's no wonder that you cannot play well. Well, we got 1 castle damage, but what I gained there I lost here. I still got 200 vills, so that's fine. Just get the fuck out of this house. That's also a bug, which should not have supposed to happen. Why is this one still in the castle? It's also a bug. It's all bugged. No wonder I always have low score, huh? Yeah, why would I have such a low score? Maybe because the game is so bugged. But on other people, they don't have the problem, right? I get frustrated by games that were like this. Hey, but look, yellow has resigned. So this blob of units did it. They stopped the advance. Now we have to move there, but as soon as you try to get near to the unit of the enemy, then the lag starts getting more and more intense. Because there's matchmaking going on, and the server wants to be in control, and wants to decide who is dying and who is living. And this creates latency, extra latency, and all this fakeness is added up into the latency. And that's why we get all these distortions, and that's why it's a match fiction. So that all the people have fun that are playing. It's a match fiction, so that bad players are protected from... because red is having fun now, right? I am not. Because again, killing the villagers I just created and sent there. So what I say is, I lost over 30 again. Because of lag, because I'm not able to give the input so fast because of the lag. And my internet connection is fine, and my computer too. If I play 500 pop on my own computer, I get 40 FPS. So it's double of this that I get online with the lag. It's just unfair. This is not even, you cannot even scroll correctly. I need control over the fucking root line. Start building it already. Alright, attack. Why are still villages in here? Attack! We're going forward again here. We got one. Maybe they got a second line of defense, but we don't really know that. So let's just get a hole as big as possible. Oh no. What a shit job there over there. I immediately needed to try correct this. To get my Cav over there. Just destroy all of this. And get a ram over there as well. We can, by the way, send the whole army if we just block it like this. The red is alarmed. We understand why. Alright, my cavalry finally... Yeah, I know. Stop panicking. I cannot help that it's all going so slowly with the latency that my orders therefore are delayed. Why does... oh yeah, okay, good. I thought it was in the reverse. Why does your team member resign? I have that too often. Yeah. I can't do anything against that. We just continue pushing red. Here we continue pushing the other one. We cannot get in. Fix hole. Look at that wood income. Late game wood income is great. Thanks to the team. Okay, here's some more army. Let's go on this field. Yeah, let's go. I got a bit frustrated. I always get frustrated when I don't win fast enough. Which means as fast as possible. Let's give them a GG. I think everybody in the team did a great job. Orange holds here very clearly. Blue also very strong hold. He's here with his champions on mash. I just got my random army with cav and some artillery, but it was good enough with the siege ram. It just shows that that attention and focus of the player is the most important factor in winning. So if the focus of me is just delivering the right attention with the rams and supporting my rams, even though my units are not that great late Imperial as a Turk, then still this ram is still very powerful, given that the other players are also powerful, which is the case with blue and with me. And yeah, Here there was some issues. Also here in front with me, but it was all in front. A beautiful gate from purple saving me. The stats look great for everybody because it's deathmatch. But let's see if there's anything to infer. Ah yeah, you can clearly see my trash unit focus. As I said, we will go for food and wood because we want the hussars. We don't need so much trade anyway. And it's only taking away too much pop. So as a Turk, because where am I going to spend the gold on is the question. What unit is so good? Well, there isn't any. And having more pop might be more valuable. So relic gold, that's nice from orange. Alright, clearly visible how powerful we are as a team, right? Here in the beginning we were already maxed out, I guess, after so many minutes. Almost 10. And then here you see we're getting to 50-50 territory at 30 minutes. And it gets difficult in score at least. But then slowly but steadily we erode them down, even though, yeah, the economy was able to support much more and longer than this. When you look at red, he is squeezed so much that I guess he did not create 500 villagers. So we look here at red to society, villager high, red, 200. That's not good red. If you have a treaty of 15 minutes, it takes 10 minutes to max out to 500 pop on deathmatch. If you follow the right build order. Maybe there's a faster build order with higher EPM, with no lag, you can go faster. But this was basically very strong build order. It's basically the same on Deathmatch Michi for every Civ. And I got 382, but I stopped almost at 400. I don't think it's so significant at that point anymore. And I was focusing on other things. I also need to keep the villages working, so and I need to get the town centers rearranged because they're spawning villages on places where there are no resources. So it only delivers more work, and I was working towards getting the army and getting ready for fighting. So that's why I did not manage to get the 400. Only 666. 6 times 666. So that's yeah, very remarkable number. Okay, Little Caesar, see you later, I hope.